Alright, so everybody, we're back with another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one today. We're going to be recapping yesterday's games from October 28th. Another big day of hoops action. We're doing more and more recaps, and keep watching the recaps, you know what I mean? In case you missed any games or big performances and want to hear me talk about some debuts and stuff, watch the recaps. I'm going to try to do them almost every day. Some days I'm not going to be able to, but most days I'm going to try to get to them. But yeah, thank you guys for viewing my videos in the shorts recently. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the content around here. Consider subscribing, like, turn notifications to also like that. Really appreciate it. Really upset a lot. TikTok, Twitter, or X, whatever, in the descriptions below. I'm also put timestamps with each game. So if you want to just hear about a certain game or a certain performance, you skip to that, Trying to keep doing my thing around here. So, I don't want to say more time. Let's get right into it. So, we'll start with the first game, Pelicans and Knicks. The Pelicans win this game 96-87. The team stats, Pelicans shot 46% from the field, the Knicks shot 37%. Both teams did not shoot good from the three. Pelicans were 9 for 33, the Knicks were 7 for 37. Pelicans forced 18 turnovers. The Knicks actually out-rebounded New Orleans, 59-43, at 16 offensive boards. The Pelicans got the rim. Brandon Ingram, 26-7, shot 11 for 17 from the field. Late in this game, end of the third, start of the fourth, he really started to dominate in the mid-range duel and stuff like that. He was playing really good. Zion, 24, 5-2, 12 for 17 shooting. Amazing. I tweeted out earlier, dang, need a healthy Zion year bad, man. This is going to be the healthy Zion year. We need it, man, because he was down. He put Julius Randle on the floor, which is crazy. Julius Randle's a big dude. Putting him on the floor was crazy. But yeah, he was just being efficient, 12 for 17, getting to the rim. Even though they do have big bodies in Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle, it didn't matter because Zion was going at him and scoring. Man, he makes so many tough layups. I was watching the broadcast, and Antonio Daniels, good commentator, or color commentator, whatever. He says Zion's got amazing touch, and you see it. He's got really, really good touch around there. He makes so many tough shots. He's always around the rim. He just knows how to do it. CJ had 12 and 7 assists, and Herb Jones had 10 points as well. The bench wasn't great for New Orleans. They knocked out a ton with threes when it matters. Jordan Hawkins hit 3 threes. Matt Ryan hit a 3-pointer. But yeah, the bench in depth is still questionable, but that's also because Trey Murphy and Jose Alvarado, two of their key bench players, are going to be out for a little while. Hopefully they come back soon and really get to see the full thing of this team. But the Knicks, they're now 1-2. RJ at 18. I like what I see from RJ, though. RJ is being more aggressive, more confident, and I like what I've been seeing from him. Jalen Brunson at 14, 4 and 5. Another tough shooting day, 4 for 14. Julius Randle, 10 and 12, shot 4 for 15 so far, and he had 8 turnovers as well to 4 assists. He's having a rough start to the season. All 3 of his games, he has not had great shooting games. First game against the Celtics, he shot 5 for 22. Then their last game against the Hawks, he shot 4 for 10. And then today, he shot 4 for 15. He's having a really rough time to start the year. He's a very tough shot taker and tough shot maker as well, but he's got to find ways to do things without scoring. He rebounds really well, but he's got to find other ways to impact the game besides give me the ball and let me do a post fade or let me try to back someone down or hit a sidestep 3-pointer. It just makes the offense look a lot bad, because you already got Jalen Brunson trying to do his own thing. RJ, they're trying to get him involved in scoring. Now, if Julius is doing it, it's I know he's an all-NBA player doing that, but that's not something that's super sustainable, So he's got to find out something else better than that. And then, just a lot of 3-point misses. Josh Hart was 1 for 3. DiVincenzo was 1 for 5. Quickly was 0 for 3. Yeah, they just weren't making their 3 balls as well, which is very tough. But the Knicks, they're so solid. It was just tough. The Pelicans got the win. They're 2-0 now. Next, we got the Pistons and the Bulls. Pistons win this game 118-102. Team stats, Detroit shot 52% from the field. Bulls shot 42% from the field. The Bulls forced 15 Detroit turnovers. Detroit had 29 assists to the Bulls 16, and they had 53 rebounds, 15 offensive to the Bulls 32 rebounds, 12 offensive. Detroit, Kate Cunningham, 25, 4 and 10, 9 for 19 shooting. Got to the free throw line, 6 for 7. He just dominates the game, He's just super smooth, figuring out the game. Game slowing down for him. Plays with good pace already. He's playing really good. Jalen Duren, man. Said it when we talked about Detroit last time, but Jalen Duren is amazing, man. 23, 15, and 5, 2 blocks, 9 for 11. He does it all. He does it all out there. I don't have to say more about him. Alec Burks had another game. He hit 6 3-pointers, 18 points. Isaiah Stewart had 14 and 9. Marvin Bagley had 11. And then Asar Thompson, 9, 12, and 5. 3 for 7 from the field. Again, just impacts the game so many ways. Yeah, Detroit looks solid, man. 1-1. Detroit looks very, really solid. I like what I'm seeing from the Detroit Pistons. Actually, are they 1-1? No, they're 2-1. They're 2-1. I think they update, but they're 2-1. With the Bulls, they're 1-2. Zach Lavine put up 51 points, 19 for 32, 7 for 13 from 3, 6 for 8 from the free throw line. Zach Lavine was killing it out there, man. I mean, everything they needed from Zach Lavine, he did it. Whether it's hitting threes, getting a bucket, whatever it was, he was doing it out there. And they still couldn't find a way to win. DeRozan had 20. They combined for 71 points. Lavine and DeRozan, and they couldn't get it done. Vucevic had 12. We have two starters. Kobe White and Patrick Williams combined for 0 points and shot over 7, and were combined -6. It was rough out there. On the bench, Torrey Craig was 2 for 7. I would assume it was 2 for 7. Andre Drummond was 1 for 6. Why is he taking 6 shots? I don't know. John Carter was 1 for 6. Caruso was 1 for 2. Chicago sucks. I hate watching the Bulls, man. I feel bad for all the Bulls fans out there because this is bad, man. This is bad. I don't even want to talk about them. I want to just move on. Grizzlies and Wizards. The Wizards get their first win of the season, winning 113 to 106. They're now 1-1. The Grizzlies are 0-3. Team stats: both teams shot 43% from the field. Grizzlies hit 19 threes. Wizards hit 16 free throws. Wizards were 17 for 22. Grizzlies were 9 for 9. Wizards forced 16 Grizzly turnovers. Both for the same amount of rebounds as well. Jordan Poole put up 27. Shot 8 for 23, 4 for 12 from 3, 7, 9 from the free throw line. Got it going a little bit later. Took a lot of shots, but he had a good game. Corey Kispert, 22 points at 5 threes. He had all of his points in the first half. But I'd like to see him going out there shooting the ball. He's got a really nice shot. Drafted because of his shooting ability. He's doing a good job. And Kyle Kuzma, 21 and 13, even though he shot 9 for 23. He was 1 for 10 from 3. But he's doing all the other things. Like rebounding. Tyus Jones had 14 and 7 assists. Gafford had 10 and 11, and Denny had 10 as well. DeLon Wright had 7 assists off the bench. But yeah, the Wizards got a good win. They were up. The Grizzlies did make a comeback though, but the Wizards came down, ended this game. I like Tyus Jones, what he's been doing so far as a Wizard in his few games. Jordan Poole, the Kyle Kuzma hitting big shots when he needed them to, and they got the win. Memphis, Desmond Bane had 26, out 10 for 20, 4 for 10 from 3. Zaire Williams has 16 and 10. Jaren has 16. Only 1 block in this game. And then David Roddy at 14 assists off the bench. But it's just really tough for Memphis, man. I mean, without Ja, without Steven Adams, without so many key pieces to this team, it's just tough. They got a lot of players, guys like David Roddy and Jake LaRavia, Zaire Williams getting put in positions that they probably weren't supposed to be in yet. And then again, you're missing your superstar player. You're missing a guy in Steven Adams that you consistently rely on getting rebounds and defensively. And Brandon Clark, another guy that brings a lot of energy. So now your bench unit, you're bringing out David Roddy, Jake LaRavia, John Conchard, Derrick Rose, Kenny Lofton got 5 minutes in this game. That's just tough, man. It's going to be really tough for Memphis. So far, they haven't won a game yet. They still got 22 more games until Ja comes back. So just got to hold down the fort. It's going to be very tough, though. Very, very tough. They don't have a lot of playmaking and energy that they should have. Next up, the Pacers and Cavs. Pacers win this game 125-113. Pacers are 2-0. Cavs are 1-2. Team stats: Pacers shot 49% from the field. Cavs shot 43%. Pacers hit 15 threes. Cavs hit 12 threes. Pacers had 36 assists to the Cavs 29 assists. For Indiana, Aaron Nesmith, 26 and 9 off the bench, 10 for 16 at 5 3-pointers. He was out there, man, playing with a lot of energy. Of course, the Cavs are missing a lot of their guys, especially their big men. So Aaron Nesmith was roaming around the paint, and he's a power forward now, I guess. He's a power forward. He was doing really good. Tyrese had 21, 8, and 13, even though he had a bad start shooting this game. Closed it out with some big shots. Miles Turner had 20 and 12. Pacers were just doing it from everywhere, man. Mathurin had 13 points in 17 minutes. Jalen Smith had 13, but Hield had 10. McConnell had 8 and 8 assists. Like, everyone was doing it for Indiana. Really, they're just dogpiling on Cleveland. And Cleveland so far, they didn't have Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, or Jared Allen in this game. That's three of their 4 best players. And, Evan Mobley, though, 33, 14, 3 blocks, 12 for 22. I like what I saw from Evan Mobley. First 2 games, he was kind of just cooling, chilling, not really getting the ball, but now with Donovan and Darius, how he's doing his thing. What you like what I see. Karis LeVert had 31, 5, and 8. He had 22 in the first quarter and then really fell off the cliff. Max Strus had 21, 11, and 6. Isaac Okoro had 11. But yeah, they're running Amani Bates and Craig Porter Jr. in the game, so Tristan Thompson got 8 minutes of run. Yeah, it's just tough, man. The Cavs, injuries have really hurt them to start the season, but once they get all their guys back, they're going to start, seeing. They haven't played it fully healthy yet. Jared Allen hasn't played yet. Darius only played 1 game. Donovan played 2 games. So we got to wait to see. Next up, the Sixers and Raptors. Sixers win this game 114-107. Sixers are now 1-1. Raptors are 1-2. Team stats: Sixers shot 56% or 50% from the field. Raptors shot 44%. The Raptors hit 17 threes. The Sixers hit 10. Sixers forced 13 Raptor turnovers. For Philly, Tyrese Maxey 34, 6 and 7, 12 for 27 for 9 from 3, man. The All-Star season is coming for Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey is going to be an All-Star this year, man. He just looks so good, so confident, so much better. Efficiency has been great. He only had 1 turnover this game. He had 0 last game. 3-point shot has been hitting. He's been doing everything right for Philly right now. Doing everything right. And if he is playing like this the entire year, man, and we're looking at James Harden like, yeah, we don't really need you. You can go. Joel also had 34, 9 and 8 with 2 blocks, shot 14 for 21. A lot more in the paint this time. I feel like in the first game against Milwaukee, he was a lot more on the perimeter. But now getting into the paint, he was a lot better. Kelly Oubre, 18 points off the bench, 10 for 17. Even though the 3-ball was not hitting, he was doing a lot of other things, being aggressive, which they needed. And Tobias Harris at 15 points. But yeah, Sixers played a really solid game. Tyrese and Joel really carried them. And for Toronto, Scotty Barnes, 24, 8 and 5. Shot 11 for 16, hit a couple 3-pointers. I like what I see from Scotty Barnes for 3 games, man. He looks a lot more improved, a lot better. I like that. Gary Trent has 17 points. He started in this game because OG did not play. Brought a lot more spacing. Grady Dick, 16 points at 4 threes off the bench, which is what they really needed. Did have 5 fouls, but he was shooting the ball, man. And they need that. They desperately need shooting. Dennis Schroeder had 15 and 10 assists, and Pascal 11, 7 and 4. Pascal hasn't really been great first 3 games of the season. He's been a lot more passive, letting Scotty and Dennis Schroeder handle the ball and getting his when he needs to get his. But yeah, I don't like Toronto either. But Philly played a good one. Next are the Heat and the Timberwolves. Timberwolves won this game 106-90. Minnesota's 1-1. Heat are 1-2. Team stats: Minnesota shot 51% from the field. Heat shot 40% from the field. Both had the same amount of turnovers. Minnesota had 30 assists. The Heat 24 assists. For Minnesota, Naz Reid, 25 and 8 off the bench, 10 for 14, 4 for 7 for 3. Man, love me some Naz Reid. Ever since I saw him at UCLA, came out as an undrafted guy with Minnesota, I was like, he's gonna find a role in that league, and he has found a role in the league. Really good off the bench, man. He's just so good. He can do everything as a big. Even though he's undersized, he rebounds pretty solid, plays defense at an okay rate, shoot the 3-ball, can handle the ball. Like, he's just so good, man. Very valuable piece over there. Anthony Edwards, 19 and 7 assists, took only 15 shots in this game, looked a lot more controlled. Rudy had 14 and 14. Mike Conley had 14, 4 and 5. Cat had 12 and 10, shot 5 for 12. Only 1 turnover in this game. Kyle Anderson had 12 at the bench. Just a lot more complete looking game. Minnesota, after the first game where they looked really chaotic and just one-on-one play and a lot of stuff, they looked toned down. Now for Miami, Jimmy didn't play in this game. They started Nikola Jovic and Jaime Jaquez in this one. Tyler Hero put up 22, shot 8 for 23, 4 for 11, 3. Bam had 19, and no one else had double digits. Jovic did have 11 rebounds in this game, though. But yeah, Miami just wasn't really a game to take super seriously for them because, again, Jimmy didn't play. But you saw the young guys, and they were pretty solid in this one. Jamal Cain had 8 points. Cole Swider got in there, got some minutes at the end of the game. But Minnesota came out and got their win. Finally, we got Jazz and Suns. Suns win this game 126-104 at a 40-point third quarter. The Suns are 2-1. Jazz are 1-2. Team stats: Phoenix shot 53% from the field. The Jazz shot 44%. The Suns took double the amount of free throws the Jazz did. They also forced 18 Jazz turnovers, had 5 more assists. Numbers: Eric Gordon, 21, but Kevin Durant, 26, 7 assists, shot 8 for 11. Very efficient. He was Kevin Durant out there, even though without Beal and Booker again. KD doing his thing. Eric Gordon, though, 21 points. Very impressed with him. He's been doing really good. This is the best I've seen Eric Gordon look in a while. Last few years, Eric Gordon's kind of looked like gotten older. Eric Gordon, so far from Phoenix, though, looked really good. Grayson Allen at 17 finally had a good game. The first 2 games, Grayson Allen wasn't really doing much. Now he's finally hitting some threes and maybe getting some confidence in him. Drew Eubanks and Jordan Goodwin each at 12 off the bench. I love what I've seen from Jordan Goodwin so far for Phoenix. And then Justin Nurkic at 10, 7, and 6. And this one, Phoenix was just playing a good all-around team game without 2 of their 3 top players coming out and doing their thing. For Utah, Lauri Markkanen, 19 points, hit 5 3-pointers. Collin Sexton at 14 off the bench. Simone Fontecchio came in with 18 minutes, had 13 points. Keontae George had 12, 7, and 6. John Collins had 11 and 10. Just a tough shooting game for Utah. Tough shooting game, and Phoenix was just lining up. Again, Phoenix shot 52% from the field, shot 28 free throws. You're not going to win games when you're fouling that much. That's really what it was. But yeah, a little slate in the league. Sunday, again, kind of a smaller slate of games. But yeah, very excited. The season keeps going, and we're going to keep making these recaps, keep doing these things, making shorts about it. Keep talking about the league, man. Very excited. Very, very, very excited for this, man. But yeah, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, we do it the content around here. Consider subscribing, like, turn notifications also right there. I really appreciate it. Really upset a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.